Hey guys, it's Jessica from Studio Quirk. Let's make a face mask. We're going to start by cutting out our pattern piece. You can download this pattern on my website or get it through the links below. Now let's make our bias tape. Identify the straight grain and the cross grain of your fabric, and then fold over the corner. Bias is just a fancy name for the diagonal of the fabric. We want to mark that and then create 2-inch strips. Lastly, cut your elastic. 6.5 inches should work just right. Place your pattern pieces with the right sides together and pin. You want to stitch a 1/4 inch seam allowance and then cut little notches very carefully so it will turn easily. Open your pattern pieces up and gently press them with your fingers. Now we're going to attach the elastic about 1/4 inch from both the top and the bottom of your mask pieces. Now place the other side of your mask, right side down, sandwiching in the elastic. Now you're going to stitch a 1/4 inch from that side edge. Now we're going to attach our bias tape. I folded it with the wrong sides together, and now I'm going to pin it to the top and bottom edge of my mask. When I do this, I want to leave a little bit hanging over the edge, a 1/2 inch at the very least, but maybe a little bit more. And then I'm going to align those raw edges and pin all along the top. Now stitch a 1/4 inch from the edge. Go ahead and clip those edges of the bias tape about a 1/2 inch from the side of the mask. Next, we're going to take those edges and fold them under just like this. Press it with your finger a little bit. And then you're going to take that top part and fold it back to the wrong side. And you want it to be long enough so when you stitch in the ditch, you're concealing all of those raw edges. Go ahead and pin this in place on both the top and the bottom. Here's what I think is the really fun part, which is called stitch in the ditch. And that is basically sewing a top stitch that becomes invisible because it is just along the crease between your bias and the main part of your fabric. All right, guys, the final part is to pleat the mask so it fits your face well. For me, it's about a 1/2 inch deep pleat, but you want to try it on and make sure it fits you perfectly. Pin that into place and top stitch it, and you are done. If you like this post, please subscribe, share with a friend, and please, please, please wear your mask.